Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about rhythm. I'm going to show you how to implement simple, basic rhythm shapes into your playing when you're jamming, when you're playing with your friends, doesn't matter, in the studio. Here we go. So we're going to talk about these rhythm values: whole notes, half notes, quarter notes, and eighth notes. This is the backing track we're going to work with. Okay, so only three chords: E minor, going to B, going to E minor, going to F sharp. So I'm not going to use any notes except roots. Only roots. We're focusing on rhythm. We want to put our focus where we want to get better at, right? I want to get better at rhythm. I'm going to focus on rhythm. Hey everybody, before we move on, I just wanted to tell you about the Bass Lab Challenge. This is a 7-day bass challenge, and I've been working for a whole year constantly on making it better, and now it's ready, and I'm so happy to share it with you. I honestly believe that this can transform your playing, your musicianship. Just 7 days. Please give it a try. I'll post the link at the description, in the description. Thank you guys. Let's move back to the video. So let's go. First, we're going to talk about whole notes. Whole notes might seem simple, but what we really want to think about is the beginning of it. Where do I nail this note? And rhythm is something very, very abstract. We have shapes, we have BPMs, but the feeling is always evaluating when the note is coming. So let's start playing with whole notes. I want you to breathe, and I want you to bring the note as close as you can to the one. I'm going to play with you, try to figure out where you are and where I am. Maybe I'm a little sloppy, maybe you're a little sloppy. Let's start. Okay, so again, that was easy from the rhythmic perspective, but when you're in the studio or on stage and you have to bring that note exactly on time, I was excited now. I got really, really tense and I was very alert. So whole notes, very, very important. Let's move to half notes, 2 notes per bar, right? Here we go, half notes. So double the information, right? Half notes. Now twice. I'm in the studio. I need to be more alert and I have to be more responsible. Again, it's only half notes. What's the problem? But as bass players, being on time is everything. It's everything. It's absolutely everything. Okay, now let's move to quarter notes. For me, 4 times as hard than whole notes, right? I have to do 4 meetings or 4 points where I'm exactly on time. Concentrating. Of course, I've been playing for over 20 years, and I guess some of you are even more or a lot more than that. But when I'm playing these simple rhythms, I have a lot of respect to them. I have a lot of respect to each time I'm playing. Okay, this is something that you must think about. Respect any note, because you're being measured by the music, by your band members each time. And if you have 8 notes, you're measured 8 times in every bar. Let's do 8 notes, okay? 8 points of responsibility in every bar. Let's go. Holding the structure. Okay, so double the responsibility. Now, it's a really fine tuning of being on time and correcting yourself. If you're going that way, you're bringing it back here. And if you're going a little bit more, like playing a little sooner, bring yourself a little here and a little bit to here. And it's a very gentle thing. It cannot be with, oh my God, I'm not in the right time. I'm not playing accurate. No, it has to be really subtle. Okay? As if you're pushing something you want to keep in the middle. This is almost spiritual. When I'm playing, I'm really trying to be relaxed and responsible and tight at the same time. It's something you have to practice. So now let's start to improvise and mix all these rhythmic shapes or figures. Okay, so I'm going to do it while I talk. Then I'm going to give you a chance to do it by yourself. Let's start with some whole notes. Half notes, 8 notes, why not? Quarter notes, 8 notes, 8 notes. Bring a lot of movement to the music, right? Half notes, whole notes. Now it's calm. Okay, so knowing inside the different quality of each rhythmic figure is bringing control. That's what you're bringing to the music. That's what you're bringing to your band. That's what you're bringing, and this is how you express yourself. You express yourself with a lot of awareness. So that's I think that's the first video I'm making on rhythm, and I'm going to make more and more lessons about rhythm, because I think rhythm is the most important skill for a bass player. Yes, for some of you it might sound strange, but I really believe that rhythm is the most important element for any bass player. Yes, more than a note. I think rhythm is more important than notes. And basically, if you play roots on time, that's a lot better, for sure, than playing other notes and the time is a little sloppy. I'll take a bass player in my band or in my projects that has good time and can play only roots anytime. That's like the major priority. And for example, my son, I'm teaching my son bass, and he's playing roots on time, and that means I can do stuff with him. I can record with him. I can. He plays with his band, and he's always on time. That's his focus. Okay, so fancy notes and all the rest are really, really important to express yourself and to make the music alive. But the most important skill for a bass player is time. Think about it. Bye, guys.